Dating app horror story number 11. I matched with a woman named Zoe on Hinge. Her profile was impressive. She was a wildlife photographer who had traveled all over the world, and her photos were absolutely stunning. After messaging for a week, we planned to meet at a popular rooftop bar downtown. When I arrived, she was already there and looked exactly like her photos. She was telling me fascinating stories about photographing lions in Africa and swimming with sharks in the Bahamas. I was completely enthralled. After a couple of drinks, she suggested we go back to her place to look at some of her photography portfolios. Since I was genuinely interested in her work, I agreed. Her apartment was filled with amazing wildlife photographs just as she had described. As she was showing me her portfolios, she offered to make us both a cocktail. While she was in the kitchen, I continued looking through her photos. That's when I noticed something odd. In several of the pictures, there was a reflection in water or glass that didn't match Zoe's appearance. When she returned with our drinks, I casually asked if someone else had taken some of the photos. She laughed it off, saying they were all hers. As the night went on, I noticed other inconsistencies in her stories. Details about her trips didn't add up, and some of her knowledge about photography seemed surprisingly basic for a professional. After I got home, curiosity got the better of me, and I did a reverse image search on some of the photos from her Instagram. What I found shocked me. All of her personal photographs were actually stolen from various professional photographers' websites and social media accounts. I dug deeper and discovered her real name wasn't even Zoe. She was actually a local receptionist who had never left the country. She had created this elaborate fantasy life, stealing hundreds of photos and crafting detailed fake stories about exotic adventures she'd never had. The most disturbing part came a few days later when I received a message from another guy who had dated Zoe. He warned me that after he confronted her about her lies, she began stalking him, showing up at his workplace and sending threatening messages to his family members. Apparently, I wasn't the first person she had catfished with this fake identity. She had been doing this for years, becoming increasingly obsessed with her victims when they discovered the truth. I ended up having to file a restraining order after she wouldn't stop contacting me and my friends when I tried to break things off.